Compelling new book by a local author, Colonel Susan Luz is a nurse who served in Iraq, where part of her job was to comfort soldiers who would never make it home. And she joins us this morning to talk about the book, The Nightingale of Mosul. Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much.
First of all, you know, such an incredible story that you have. I would have to imagine that in this line of work, it would have had to be very, very difficult to look back at some of the most painful stories and recount them in a book form. Was that hard for you?
Well, I think my whole life I've been destined to serve. I went to Iraq when I was 56 as a nurse. My unit's the 399th Combat Support Hospital. But my whole life has been of service. I was a Peace Corps volunteer in the early 70s. I was on the ship Hope, Project Hope. And I always wanted to be an Army nurse. And eventually I joined the military at 33, and I actually retired this Sunday when I turned 60.
Oh, well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Well, tell me about, what was one story in particular that our viewers might want to hear about that was particularly touching for you?
Well, I think for me, I dedicate the story to my three nephews who have cystic fibrosis. And in war, I fought the battles every day, and I hoped I win. But my three nephews, Jeffrey, Matthew, and Ryan, they fight their battles every day against cystic fibrosis, and I know they will win. I had never expected to write a book. They came to me because my wonderful husband's father was one of the Band of Brothers, and they said, oh my gosh, we should write a book. You awarded the Bronze Star, and you're a hero. And I said, no, the heroes are the people like my nephews, the guys that we left behind in Iraq. And basically, this is a memoir about my whole life, and it's a love story to all the people who know me, and I just, you know, I'm so proud of the book because it's all about my friends and family.
What were you doing on a day-to-day basis when you were in Iraq? I mean, comforting soldiers, what does that mean? Just physically making them feel more comfortable, emotionally making them feel more comfortable? What was the process like?
Well, I was the public health nurse, and you probably said, people said, what's a public health nurse doing in Iraq? But I was there to take care of the, you know, the soldiers, to keep them healthy so they could fight the battles. And actually, when I landed in Mosul, lo and behold, one of my best friend was in the Peace Corps with me. She's a nurse at Hope High School. Her son Chris was there, and I felt, oh my gosh, it was destined to go to Iraq and take care of Chris.
Well, and that is a true Rhode Island story, I have to say. Susan Luz is the author. The book is The Nightingale of Mosul, and actually you're doing a book signing tonight at Wayland Square. What time is that?
It's 7 to 9.
All right,
yes.
and actually it's also available now at bookstores.